This video is on the numerical vibration of 202 as part of the Pathway Through 11 series. Hello, welcome to the Pathway Through 11 series. This video that you're about to watch is one of several videos in this series, but they're not in any particular order. So watch them, as many of them as you want to, and in any order that you want to, for how they work best and resonate best for you. So the numerical vibration of 202 is pretty interesting because we have these vibrations of 2 on either side, and they're really running parallel to each other. And then you have the vibration of the 0 in between. And there's a couple of different ways that you can think about how these three energies are really working together. So 2 is all about coupling, like the coming together of any two individual things. And a lot of times, especially nowadays, thinking about these two individual things being some types of extremes. But coupling is the coming together. And then the 0 is a lot of times divine energy. So if we think about, there's coupling on either side, and then we have the divine energy in the middle. And so this divine energy is really it's dampening or making one vibration of 2 lower, while it's enhancing the other vibration of 2. And so when I see this where we have a 0 in the middle and then the same vibration on either side of that divine energy, it makes me think and feel about like a shift in mindset or the shift in thinking about something. So here it'd be like the old way or the old mindset of coupling or coming together of extremes, now being dampened or lessened, while this new way of thinking about coupling and the bringing together of extremes being enhanced. And then it's interesting because then when you add up these digits, you get a 4 of foundation. And so this 4 of foundation now is building. So by lessening the old way of thinking, the old mindset around coupling and the bringing together of extremes, and enhancing this other side, this other mindset, this other way of thinking about extremes, now you're creating this really good foundation for additional coupling. And so one of the phrases that is 202 is actually the pathway through 11. So pathway through 11 equals 202. And that's why it's included in this video. So let's dig a little bit further into this vibration of 202, especially when thinking about this phrase pathway through 11. So in this series of pathway through 11, we're really looking at all these different vibrations of 11 in our world that we are trying to shift to a 2. So instead of balancing between those extremes, we're bringing those extremes together to make something new, which would be a 2. And so we have to think about, what does this phrase pathway through 11 mean as an 11 vibration? So when we're thinking about this pathway through 11, one of the first steps is to recognize it as an 11. It's to recognize that you do have these two extremes and that you have been working or having to at least be aware of the need to balance between these two extremes on a regular basis. So then if we think about this pathway through 11 phrase as a 2, it's recognizing those same extremes within that 11, but bringing them together to make something new. And so we can have this same phrasing of pathway through 11, that resonates as an 11, where it's those two different ways of thinking about coupling. So those two twos on either side of that divine energy in 202 are either being balanced or they're coming together in a brand new way to give you a new idea and new thoughts about coupling itself. And so that's how you are moving through this pathway through 11 in understanding these extremes, how you're balancing them, and then how to be able to bring them together. But another way that you can take action to move from 11 to 2 when you're thinking about this numerical vibration of 202 is to really think about your mindset around or how you think about coupling of extremes. Like, what does that really mean for you? And what is it even possible? And what would need to change or shift in your thinking or your mindset to be able to really see these extremes being able to come together for true coupling to go from that 11 to a 2. For more on the numerical vibration of 202 and how to be able to use it in this pathway through 11, please see the extended video. Thank you.